Hey, man. Just want to say we bring you greetings from New Beginnings Church. We're a small church with a big heart where everybody's somebody and we all are one big happy family. Hey, this is a video I supposed to have been did probably about 2 years ago. I had posed a question to a lot of people in their inbox. I asked them why they was single, and if they wasn't single, why was they single when they was single? And I had so many women to inbox me things, and I want to start off by saying that I am truly sorry for all the women that I have hurt in my life. Just want to say that we're sorry. As a man, I just want to tell y'all women that I am sorry for all that y'all have been through and all that y'all are going through. Because there's some women that yet still are going through in bad relationships, and they're going through with things right now in their life. And I just want to say that I'm sorry for that. But as I was getting those inboxes, I was on the phone with one of my friends, and he was talking about, man, them women just crazy, and all of them just crazy, and none of them, And I let him talk and talk and talk. And this was an opinion that I had myself. I used to think the same thing. I really did. I used to think the same thing about women. And I used to think that all y'all was just crazy. And I'm talking about just shout out. But then after this, when y'all sent me those inboxes and y'all told me the different things that had happened, after that, it gave me a deeper understanding of why you was the way you are. Because when I asked those women, the women that inboxed me, that actually replied back to, I tried to get 100 women to just give me an insight of why, because I wanted to know why a lot of y'all was single and why y'all was going through it, why, and why. As my friend was talking, it came back to me, and when he got through, I said, listen, bro, I said, out of all the women that replied, I said, the common denominator was us. Y'all hear me? So I said the common denominator was us. It was us. It was us men. It was us. It came back to us. But before I go any further, let me say this right here. When I tried to get this video together, I tried to get pictures from. I needed more pictures because the actual video is going to be longer than the pictures that I have. So I'm having to make and try to make this thing as long as the video. But I saw that even in this, when I tried to put this thing together, I noticed that some of my sisters that I inboxed, they still was holding some things that some issues or some stuff that they were still holding. They were still holding some stuff, some trust stuff that, and they don't kind of trust men no more. And I understand that he may have took your credit card and spent all your money. He may have been cheating. I understand why you don't trust anymore. But I'm telling you now that you have to let it go. But let me go on into what I was going to say about my friend. I told him that we was the common denominator, that it was us. I said the woman that say she was beaten by a man, and that's the reason she ain't got nailed now. She don't really trust him now because the last man tried to kill her. He beat her so bad, and he told her that nobody wants you after this, and he messed up. So I said that was because of us. I said then I had another one to tell me that it was because she had been cheated on and cheated on and got babies on, and he's supposed to have been a preacher, and he's supposed to have been a deacon, he's supposed to have been in the church, and he got a baby over here, and he was paying for houses over here, he was paying for cars over there, he was buying clothes over here, he was putting meat over there. And I said, brother, that came right back to us. They came right back to us. I said, boy, guess what? The root of the problem, it started in the house. It started with some of those stepdaddies. It started with some of those sorry daddies. It started with some of them uncles. It started with some of them cousins. It started with some of that stuff. It started with some of them who was molesting those children, who was going in those rooms. And I told him, I said, man, I understand Oprah just a little bit better. I understand what Oprah was saying now just a little bit better. When Oprah Winfrey said over in Color Purple, all my life I had to fight. Harpo, all my life I had to fight. And the revelation didn't hit me until I started talking to my sisters that they had to fight when they was children, when a grown man was coming in the room trying to touch on them, when they had to fight when their uncle was holding them in their lap and feeling on them, when they had to fight some of their granddads, when they had to fight some of them stepdads, when they had to fight their own father. So now I understand. And they weren't only fighting there. They had to go to a schoolhouse and found out that they weren't pretty enough. Their hair wasn't pretty enough. I wasn't white enough. I needed a tan. I wasn't dark enough. I wasn't light enough. And they had to fight in school. They had to fight other women who would pick on them, who would say, you ain't as pretty as me, and your hair ain't as pretty as mine. So that they was fighting fighting. They was fighting at home. They was fighting at school. And then now that you left the school place, you went on to college and you had to fight there because somebody said you thought you was pretty. So you had to fight because somebody said you thought you was small. You had to just fight all your life. So sisters, I got a better revelation now of what Carla Purple was saying when she said, all my life I had to fight it. And Harpo, I fight you too. I understand now that some of your sisters are going to jobs and other sisters are sitting there and they are standing in corners talking about it. Instead of lifting you up, they are tearing you down. So I understand when you got such a burden and you have nobody to talk to. You have nobody to go to and you are burdened down. You told mama and she didn't believe that her boyfriend was doing that. You told daddy and he didn't believe that the woman was doing that. You told uncles and aunties, you told folks in the schoolhouse, and nobody believed you. I understand your burden. I understand your burden for that. For that, I must say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry that a lot of you are carrying some burdens. I know that you are carrying burdens of having men to cheat on you and having men to beat you, and you're still in the relationship fighting because that's all you know to do. A lot of us as men, a lot of us, this is what I put some notes down here. I said, how can I do the right thing when I don't know what is the right thing to do? How can I, as a man, do the right thing when I don't know what the right thing to do? How can I, as a man, when the people I looked up to, they was players. So my identity came with my daddies and my uncles, or some of my kin folks. My identity came to my brothers. So I identified that you should have a plan B and C and D and E and F. Oh, Justin, don't tell on yourself. But listen, so I identified that you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. I identified that don't leave your wife nothing. No, don't get no big insurance policy for another man to have. I identify. So if I don't know the right thing to do, if I don't know the right thing to do, how do I find out what the right thing to do? That's why I'm coming to y'all today saying that I'm sorry. I'm apologizing for all the wrong that us men have done. All the time that we beat you down. All the time that we talk you down. All the time we tried to make you feel bad about doing the right thing. All the time we tried to just we didn't beat you with our hands. We beat you with our mouths. All the time that I want to apologize for the men that didn't come home today. For the men that didn't come home this weekend. I want to say to my women, I am sorry. I am sorry for what we have done. I am so sorry. But listen. As I thought about this thing, and as I thought about all of the stuff that women have been through, and as I thought about how I identify, how other men have identified, and we call you crazy, we say all kinds of stuff about you, but guess what? A lot of us got our identity from inside the house, and we hear mama and her boyfriend or her daddy, and then mama saying that he's the man. So a lot of times we got a woman, and as soon as she called us the man, we identified and we thought it was in the bedroom. We didn't know that a man is more than just a bedroom. A man is a provider. He's somebody that'll lay down his life for his family. A man is just more than that. He's more than that. He's somebody that's going to fear God above everything. And listen to my brothers who have made mistakes. I pray today that you will go home and tell your lady that you're sorry for what you've done. You're sorry for all the heartache. You're sorry for all the pain. And you don't know what you're going to do to make it up. And tell her that she can come to those hard things, the things that she's still carrying. The time she's fighting at the job, she can bring it to you and talk to you about it. Tell her that you're sorry. To my sisters, to all of my sisters, let me say that I'm sorry. To my kids' mamas, to my ex-girlfriends who I didn't do right. I want to say personally that I am sorry for all wrong that I have done to y'all women. All the times I picked on you in schoolhouses. All the time I said little funny stuff about your legs being ashy. All the times I said stuff about your hair not being fixed. I want to apologize myself. Let me say that I'm sorry. But listen. Let me help y'all. To my sisters who are carrying burdens and feel like they don't have nothing else to do. Y'all have been fighting a long time. A lot of you had to be the man of the house and take care of the house while Buddy was out there doing everything, calling himself a player. A lot of us, can I say this? A lot of women have identified love as what they saw in their house. They saw mama take beatings. They saw daddies and boyfriends beat mama. And you are thinking that if he don't put his hands on you, can I talk to my sisters? Just give me about 2 or 3 more minutes. If he don't put his hands on me, then he don't love me. If he don't slap me around, if he don't cheat, because you have identified knocking windows out and cutting folks and scratching up cars as love, and that's the reason you do all that. That's what you have identified with. I come to serve my sisters some notice today that ain't love. That if a man beating you, he has no business putting his hands on you. Before he put his hands on you, he need to just leave you. He need to just get away from you, because if he put his hands on you, baby, he don't love you. He really not for you. You need to find you somewhere else. Your identity crisis, your identity has to change. You have to understand that love is what it does. If he don't beat himself up, if he don't cut his own self, if he ain't put no gun to his own head, if he ain't been out there blacking his own eyes, if he love himself, then he should love you. To my sisters, I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry for all the heartache. I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the things that you have been through. I'm sorry for the burdens that you are carrying that you can't tell nobody, because you have told people and that they get around behind your back and they talk about you, that you tried to tell folks that this one was doing that you tried to tell them. I want to say today that I am truly sorry. I apologize for the stupid stuff we did. I apologize for the unequal rights. I apologize for all of you women that have ran across men that was like me back in the day, who were nothing but dogs. Y'all hear me? Just dogs. Just no good for nobody. Just to be honest, no good for nobody. I am sorry for all you have done and what all you have been through. But listen, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Don't take Johnny. Don't take James. Don't take Tyrone. Don't take Steve. Don't take Bob. Don't take Kent. Don't take Jermaine. Don't take none of those guys into your next relationship. Tell them today, all that heartache, all that I can't trust nobody, all that checking phone, all that stuff that they taught you, or all that time, every time they bring flowers, they've been cheating. Let all of that go. My prayer today is that you will find a good man that love you for you, that love you for the scars that other men that tore you down, for the scar the man that black your eye and that mark still there, for the man that knocked your teeth out and is still gone. I pray that you will find a man that love you whether you're fat, that will love you when you're skinny, that will love you if you're in between sizes, that will love you if you're 600 pounds or whether you're 100 pounds, that will love you if you got long hair, if you got short hair, if you got nappy hair, if you're trying to start over, if you got a bob, whatever. I pray that you find a man that loves you outside of your physical abilities, outside of what you look like, that a man love you for your inside, for your spiritual, for the part that he can't see. Every once in a while, I told a story about a guy that didn't look that good, but had one of the most beautifulest women. And we'll just say Mike Epps, not Mike Epps, but the other Mike guy, son of a biscuit eater, what is his name, that Mike guy there. We'll just say him, and he got Beyonce. And we be like, man, how did you get her? Because he will make her laugh, or he will be the one. And a lot of times people will be like, how in the world did you get such a beautiful woman? It was because she didn't look at his outward appearance, or he don't look at her outward appearance, and he just say, listen, she brings me peace when I get home. So what you're looking for, you got to understand that sometimes we got to re-identify. We have been identifying with all the wrong things in our households. It made us think the things that was abnormal was normal. Listen, to my sisters, this is your anthem. This is me, and I pray that more men would do the same thing and man up and say that we're sorry. We're sorry for all the heartache. We're sorry for all the pain. We're sorry for all the time that we beat you down. We're sorry for all the times you had to go work 2 and 3 jobs. We're sorry for all the times that you had to get up and just take care of that child all by yourself. We're sorry for all the times that you had to wash all the dishes and cook the food and vacuum the floor and wash the clothes. We are sorry for all the times you had to go out there sometimes and mow the grass and keep the yard clean too. We're sorry for every time you had to go put gas in your car, change your own oil, get your tires done. We're sorry for every time you had to go to the mechanic shop and had to stand in the man spot. I am praying that God will send you somebody. Y'all in with me. Hold on. and not be a gimmick and not just be something that you think it is too good to be true. I'm praying today that God will send you a too good to be true man, but it be real. I pray that God will send you somebody that's after his own heart. I pray that God will send you somebody to show you your worth, to show you your value, to show you that you are more than your last relationship, that you are more than the last man that tore you down, that you are more than the last man that broke you down, that you are more than the last man that called you fat or called you skinny or say that nobody gonna want you because you got one leg or one eye. You done lost it. That said you got too many children. Who gonna want a woman with 6, 7 children? I pray that God will send a man that can't have children and he wanted a big family. I pray that God will send you a good man who don't care nothing about your leg, or don't care nothing about your eye, don't care nothing about your weight, don't care nothing about you losing your hair, don't care nothing about your hair falling out, don't care whether it's long or short. He gonna love you for you. My prayer today is that God will send you somebody that gonna love you, baby, for you, that's gonna love you in spite of, gonna love you if you got a job, gonna love you if you're laid off, gonna love you if he got to go out there and pay every bill until things get better. Gonna love you until you go to school. Gonna love you, gonna love you, gonna love you. I pray that right now that God will send you somebody. A man that done been through hellos and high waters. A good man. There's some good men that done been through some of the same things I done told y'all. There's some good men out there. And I'm praying that God will put him in your path. I'm praying that God will bring him through the way. And I'm praying that you would know that it's him by the way he smile or what he say to you. I pray that when he take you out, he don't make the wrong move. I pray that you find the right man right now. God bless you. We love you. Listen. And I must say, I apologize. Said I'm so sorry for what we have done to you. Said I'm so sorry for what we have done to you. Listen, sisters, I am truly sorry. Y'all please forgive us men for what all we have done. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, sisters. We love y'all. God bless y'all, man. And I'm praying that this right here would just stir up something on the inside. That God is able to send you an awesome man. A great man. A man that love God and love you. I'm talking about outside of, because guess what, baby? You may be fine now. I'm talking about if you gain weight, he still love you. If you lose your hair, he still love you. If you cut it off and decide to go natural, he still love you. I want God to send you somebody that love you in spite of. You hear me? In spite of kind of love. A guy that loves you whether you got a job or you ain't got a job, whether you got hair, you ain't got hair, whether you gain weight or lose weight, he gonna love you in spite of. Whether you're dark skin, light skin, white, black, tan, no tan, Mexican, Chinese, just love you. For you, just love you, just love the hello out of you, just love you just to be loving you. My prayer today is that God will send you somebody that love you for you. And listen, one more time, I am sorry for all of you that have been molested. I'm sorry for all of you that have been beaten. Now, I'm not talking about verbal, physical. All of you that have been they had to fight, that's fighting right now. Some of you are fighting at your job. You are fighting at home. You are fighting to try to stay in this marriage. You are fighting to try to be with that man. You are fighting. And for all of you who turn away from men and went to the opposite sex, I am sorry. God bless y'all. We love y'all, man.